Said your name like it was home, like I was never on my own. Every word I gave was real, every touch I let you feel. I showed you love in every way, and every word I chose to say. I never hid what I felt inside. I wore my heart, I didn't hide. But you were quiet, hard to read, never gave the same to me. I was shouting from my soul while you were letting go. I loved you loud, you left me silent. I gave you all, you stayed so quiet. I showed you everything I feel. You made it seem like none was real. Couldn't keep. Now all I have are memories. I stayed through every high and low, even when it didn't show. I tried to be what you need while losing parts of me. You never fought to make it last. You let our moments turn to past. Every silence that you gave felt like love you couldn't save. I was giving you my all while you watched me slowly fall. I was everything you knew. You spoken none, I fought for two, you fought for none. I gave you light, you gave me shade, and slowly let our love just fade. Was I loud or were you gone? Was I right or just too wrong? Now I'm left here with the sound of a love that's breaking down. Silence with a love you didn't need. I loved you loud, you left me silent. I said your name like it was home, like I was never on my own. Every word I gave was real, every touch I let you feel. I showed you love in every way, in every word I chose to say. I never hid what I felt inside. I wore my heart, I didn't hide. But you were quiet, hard to read, never gave the same to me. I was shouting from my soul while you were letting go. I loved you loud, you left me silent. I gave you all, you stayed so quiet. I showed you everything I feel. You made it seem like none was real. stayed through every high and low, even when it didn't show. I try to be what you need while losing parts of me. You never fought to make it last. You let our moments turn to past. Every silence that you gave felt like love you couldn't save. I was giving you my all while you watched me slowly fall. I was everything you knew, still it wasn't enough for you. I loved you loud, you left me silent. I gave you all, you stayed so quiet. I showed you everything I feel, you made it seem like none was real. I loved you loud with all I had. You let me go without looking back. I gave you love you couldn't keep. Now all I have are memories. Did you ever hear my heart breaking slowly in the dark? Did you feel it when I cried, or just turn away each time? Was I too much, too intense, or just not with your defense? I gave you truth, I gave you me, you gave me silence endlessly. I spoke in love, you spoke in none. I fought for two, you fought for none. I gave you light, you gave me shade, and slowly let our love just fade. Was I loud or were you gone? Was I right or just too wrong? Now I'm left here with the sound of a love that's breaking down. I love you loud, you left me silent. I love you loud, you left me silent. You left me silent. Now I'm drowning in the quiet. I gave you everything I am. You let go without a plan. I loved you loud, now I see you were never meant for me. I screamed your name into the dark while you walked away with my heart. I loved you loud, I believe. Now there's nothing left of me. You left me here in silence with a love you didn't need. You held me close while letting me go. You held my hand like nothing's wrong, like you were still where you belong. But in your eyes I saw the truth. You weren't really there with me. You said the words I wanted most, but they felt empty like a ghost. Every I love you you said felt like a lie I couldn't read. You kept me close but not the same. There was distance in your gaze. I felt you slipping through my hands while you made other plans. You held me close while letting me go. Said you loved me but it didn't show. You stayed beside me but not in my heart. You tore me slowly, part by part. You kept me near just long enough to make it hurt when it was gone. You held me close, now I see you were already leaving me. We'd sit in silence side by side, but I could feel you say goodbye. You stopped trying, stopped the fight, like you gave up overnight. I was still right there for you, holding on like lovers do. But you were already free, even when you were with me. You were fading day by day. already leaving me. Did you feel it when we touched, that it didn't mean as much? Did you kiss me just to hide that you were dead inside? Was I just a place to stay till you found a better way? Or did you ever truly care before you left me standing there? I was loving you out loud while you were fading in the crowd. I was holding on to truth while you were hiding from the truth. You didn't leave all at once, you just slowly disappeared, so there was nothing left of us but the pain. You left me here. You held me close while letting me go. You held me close while letting me go. Left me with wounds I'll never outgrow. You stayed beside me, but not in my soul. You broke me without letting me know. You kept me near just long enough to make me believe it was love. You held me close, now I see. You were never here with me. You held me close, I believed. Now there's nothing left of me. You walked away silently, like I was just a memory. You broke me without even trying. You used to look at me like home. Now I feel it when you're gone. Even when you're next to me, there's a space I cannot reach. You don't say what's on your mind. You just leave me here to guess why. Every silence cuts so deep, like you're slowly losing me. I kept holding on to us while you stopped caring as much. You didn't fight, you didn't try. You just let our love die. You broke me without even trying. Left me here slowly dying. I gave you love, I gave you time, but you never even tried. You let me fall without a warning, turned my nights into morning. You broke me without a fight, like I wasn't worth the fight. You stopped reaching for my hand, stopped making me understand. Every word felt so unclear, like you didn't want me here. You were distant, you were cold, like our story's getting old. I was begging you to stay while you were drifting away. You were already letting go, but you never let me know. I was trying way too hard while you were falling apart. You broke me without even trying. Left me here slowly dying. I gave you love, I gave you time, but you never even tried. You let me fall without a warning, turned my nights into morning. You broke me without a fight, like I wasn't worth the fight. Did you ever feel the pain when you started to change? Did you think about my heart while you tore it all apart? Or was I just easy to lose? Nothing special left to choose. Was I love or just a phase? You could slowly walk away. I stayed when it got hard. You left me in the dark. I gave you everything, you gave me nothing. No goodbye, no reason why, just silence and empty nights. You walked out so easily, like you never needed me, without even trying. so easily, like I was just a memory. You paid me believing forever. You looked at me like I was home, like I'd never be alone. Every word you said felt true, like forever meant me and you. We talked about the life we make, all the dreams we couldn't fake. You drew a future in my mind, now I'm stuck there all the time. I didn't think you'd walk away after everything you'd say. You made it feel so real, so right. Now I'm lost without your light. You made me believe in forever that left, built on my heart just to break what was left. You gave me a love I could never forget, then walked away without any regret. You made me believe we were more than just us. Now I'm the one picking up all the dust. You made me believe, now I see forever was never for me. You stopped calling like before, stopped knocking on my door. Every moment felt so strange, like I was the only one who stayed. I kept holding on to dreams that were never what they seemed. You were already letting go, while I didn't even know. You were fading day by day while I begged for you to stay. I was holding on to hope while you were letting go. You made me believe in forever that left, built on my heart just to break what was left. You gave me a love I could never forget, then walked away without any regret. You made me believe we were more than just us. Now I'm the one picking up all the dust. You made me believe, now I see forever was never for me. Did you mean it when you said you'll be mine until the end? Or was I just a moment there till you found someone to replace? Did you think about my heart when you tore it all apart? Or was I just too blind to see you were never meant for me? You painted pictures in my head of a life we'd always have. Now those colors fade to gray as you slowly walked away. I believed in every word, every promise that I heard. Now I'm left with nothing left but the love you never kept. Forever, you said forever. You made me believe in forever then left me with scars I'll never forget. You gave me a love I held in my chest, then took it away like it meant nothing. You made me believe we were meant to be. Now I'm alone with your memory. You made me believe, now I see forever was never with me. You made me believe, I believed. Now there's nothing left of me. You walked away so easily, like I was just a memory. I was your home until you found another. could keep you safe from harm. You said I felt like home to you, like I was all you ever knew. You'd rest your head against my chest, said with me you felt your best. I gave you warmth, I gave you peace. Now I'm just someone you don't need. I didn't think you'd drift away after everything you'd said. You made it feel so real, so true. Now I'm just a past for you. I was your home until you found another. Now I'm just someone you don't remember. I gave you all the love I had. You walked away like it meant nothing. And I was your place, your safe escape. Now I'm just a name you erased. I was your home. Now I see you were never home to me. You stopped coming like before, stopped knocking on my door. Every silence felt so loud, like I was lost but you were found. I kept holding on to us while you were giving up. I stayed through every broken part while you were tearing us apart. You were leaving step by step while I wasn't ready yet. I was holding on to you while you found somebody new. I was your home until you found another. Now I'm just someone you don't remember. I gave you all the love I had. You walked away like it meant nothing. I was your place, your safe escape. Now I'm just a name you erased. I was your home. Now I see you were never home. Did you mean it when you stayed, or were you just afraid? Was our love or just a place you could easily replace? Does she hold you like I did? Know the things that I once did, or will she feel it someday too? When you leave her like me and you, I gave you more than I had, every good and every bad. I was there through everything, you were barely holding me. Now I'm learning to let go of a love I thought I'd hold. Even if it breaks my heart, I have to face who you are. I was your home until you found another. Now I'm just lost in your forever. I gave you everything I am. You let me go without a plan. I was your place, now I'm your past. Something you couldn't make last. I was your home. Now I see you were never home to me. I was your home, I believed. Now there's nothing left of me. You walked away so easily, like I was just a memory. You loved me and loved her more. You used to look at me like that, like I was everything you had. Every word felt so damn real, like forever was the deal. We were laughing in the dark, you were holding on my heart. Said no one could take my place. Now I don't recognize your face. I saw the way you pulled away, and every word you couldn't say. You held me close but not the same. That's when I knew you'd change. You loved me, then loved her more. Walked away and closed the door. I gave you Loving me was temporary. You stopped telling me your days, stopped looking at me the same way. Every silence felt so loud, like I was losing you somehow. I kept trying to believe you were still in love with me, but deep inside I felt the truth. I was already losing you. You were drifting out of reach, while I begged for you to see I was right there holding on, while you were already gone. You loved me, then loved more, walked away and closed the door. I gave you everything I had, but you still wanted something more. You held me like I was your world, then let me go for another girl. You love me, now I see. Loving me was temporary. Did you say the same sweet lines while you slowly crossed the line? Did you think about my face while you took my place away? Does she know the things you said while you were still in my bed? Or am I the only one who believed we were the one? Was I just a part of your game, someone easy you could replace? Did you ever love me true? Or was I just something you used? I gave you all my nights and days, you just threw it all away. Now I'm left with memories and the ghosts of what we'd be. You love me, you love me, you love me, yeah. You love me, then loved her more, left me broken on the floor. I was everything you swore, now I'm nothing like before. You tore my heart without a sound, built me up then burned it down. You love me, now I see. You were never meant for me. You loved me, I believed. Now there's nothing left of me. You chose her so easily, like I was just a memory. I heard her name in your silence. You used to fill the empty space with every word you'd softly say. Now all I hear is quiet nights, and something doesn't feel right. You don't laugh the way you did, you don't reach for me like this. Your eyes don't look the same, like someone else is in your brain. You say you're fine, but I can tell there's something you'll never tell. You're here with me but far away, like you've already slipped away. I heard a name in your silence, felt the truth in your distance. You didn't say it, but I knew I was slowly losing you. You stopped loving me in pieces while I held on for reasons. I heard a name, I felt it all before you let me fall. You started hiding your phone, smiling but I felt alone. Every second felt so fake, like love was just a mistake. You said nothing's going on, but your heart was already gone. I could feel it in the air, like she was already there. You were drifting out of reach while I begged for you to see I was right way you changed in front of me. Did you think I'd never know you were letting me go slow? Was she everything or not? Did she give you what I lost? Or was I just too blind to see you were never meant for me? You didn't have to say goodbye. I saw it fading in your eyes. Every moment, every lie was breaking me inside. I stayed when you pulled away, hoping you would choose to stay. But deep inside I always knew it wasn't me you'd choose. I heard her name, I believed. Now there's nothing left to me. You chose her so easily, like I was just a memory. Fall. She got the love I was promised. You used to say I'm all you need, said no one else could come between. You painted dreams I held on to, like every word you said was true. We built a world inside our minds where you were mine and I was yours. But now I see it wasn't real. You never meant to lie before. I felt you slipping through my hands while I was trying to understand how everything we used to be became her reality. She got the love I was promised, the version of you I wanted. You gave her all I begged for. Now I don't have you anymore. She gets the words you used to say, the forever that couldn't stay. She got the love I couldn't keep while I'm here losing sleep. You used to call me every night, now you're with her, holding tight. The way you laugh, the way you care was never really mine to share. I stayed through every up and down while you were slowly letting go. I gave you more than I should give, just to keep us from the fall. You were already moving on while I was trying to hold on. I didn't want to face the truth that I was losing you to her. She got the love I was promised, the version of you I wanted. You gave her all I begged for. Now I don't have you anymore. She gets the words you used to say, the forever that couldn't stay. She got the love I couldn't keep while I'm here losing sleep. Did you tell her what you told me, that she's all you'll ever need? Do you hold her like you held me, like she's your eternity? Does she know you made me break, hey, every promise that you made? Or am I the only one who believed in what we were? Was I just a place to stay till you found a better way? Was I love or just a phase you could easily replace? I gave you all I had inside, every tear and every try. Now she gets the best of you, while I'm left with what we know. She got your love, she got your love. She got the love I was promised, everything I ever wanted. You gave her what I begged for, while you walked out of my door. She gets the heart I tried to save, the version of you that stayed. She got the love I couldn't keep, while I'm drowning in my dreams. She got your love so easily, you gave her everything but me. Now I'm just a memory in a story you don't need. I was enough until she was better. You used to say I'm all you need, like no one else could come between. You held me like I was the one. Now I feel like I'm just done. You looked at me like I was gold, like I was everything you'd hold. But something changed along the way. Now I'm the one you gave away. I felt it in the way you changed. Stop saying my name the same. You were here but not with me, like you found what I can't be. I was enough until she was better. You chose her over us forever. I gave you all I had to give, but she's the one you wanna live with. I was your love, now I'm just a lesson, a broken heart you don't mention. I was enough, now I see you found something I'll never be. You stopped trying like before, stopped knocking on my door. Every word felt out of place, like I was easy to replace. I kept blaming it on me, thinking I'm the reason you leave. Trying hard to fix what's gone, while you were already moving on. You were drifting far away, while I begged for you to stay. I was fighting for your heart, while you were tearing mine apart. I was enough until she was better. You chose her over us forever. I gave you all I had to give, but she's the one you wanna live with. I was your love, now I'm just a lesson, a broken heart you don't mention. I was enough, now I see you found something I'll never be. Did she give you what I couldn't, or did you just stop choosing me? Was it me or just your feelings that you changed so easily? Does she know the things you said while you were lying in my bed? Or am I the only one who thought we'd never come undone? I tried to be everything you were ever looking for, but love shouldn't feel like we're begging to be yours. Was I just a stepping stone till you found a better home? Now I'm left here wondering why I was never worth your try. I was enough, I was enough, I was enough. I was enough until she was better. You chose her now and left forever. I gave you all my everything, but she's the one you're holding. I was your love, now I'm just a just a memory. You didn't lose me, you let me go. You had my heart without a doubt, but you were too blind to figure it out. I stayed through things I shouldn't have stayed, while you kept pushing love away. I gave you something hard to find, but you were always half in, half out. I used to think I wasn't enough. Now I know you just weren't the one. You didn't lose me, you let me go. You had my love, but you let it go. I would've stayed through anything, but you let go of everything. Now I'm the one you can't replace, and I'm not the one you can't retrace. You didn't lose me, no. Now I know you had it all and let it go. You look for me in someone new, but they won't love you like I do. You miss the way I held you close when you needed me the most, but I won't be there like before. I'm not yours anymore. You made your choice, you drew that line. Now I'm done calling you mine. You didn't lose me, you let me go. You broke the thing that felt like home. I gave you love you couldn't keep. Now I'm the one who finally leaves. You thought I'd stay, thought I'd wait, but now it's you who came too late. You didn't lose me, now it shows. You never knew you could hold. One day you'll feel what I felt then, when love walks out and won't come back again. You'll understand what you threw away, but I won't be there that day. I gave you real, you gave me doubt. Now I'm the one who made it out. I didn't lose you, I survived you. You didn't lose me, you let me go. Now I'm stronger than I was before. I found myself in all that pain, and I won't lose me again. You lost the one who gave you truth. Now I'm someone you can't undo. You didn't lose me, now I see. You were never good enough for me. You didn't lose me, you let me go, and that was your biggest mistake. I gave you forever, you gave me goodbye. I remember how you used to say that you never walk away. Held me like I was your world, like I was your only girl. We had plans we used to make, Every promise felt so safe. I believed in every word. Now there are echoes that just hurt. I didn't see it coming fast. Didn't think we wouldn't last. You were smiling while you lied. I was loving you for life. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. I gave you my heart. You left me behind. I held on to us while you let it die. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. You said we were strong, you said we were right, but you walked away without even a fight. I stayed till the end, you didn't even try. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. You stopped looking in my eyes. Stop saying what you feel inside. Every moment felt so cold, like our stories getting old. You were distant, hard to reach, like you were already free. I kept holding on to you while you found somebody new. You were leaving step by step while I had no strength to accept. I was trying to make you stay. You were already on your way. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. I gave you my heart. You left me behind. I held on to us while you let it die. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. You said we were strong, you said we were right, but you walked away without even a fight. I stayed till the end, you didn't even try. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. Did you mean it when you said you'd choose me over anyone else? Or was I just another name in a story you won't tell? Do you hold her like you did, like she's everything you need? Or will she feel the way I feel when you leave her just like me? I gave you all I had to give. Every moment that we lived, I was yours in every way. You just threw it all away. Was I love or just a phase? Something easy to replace. Now I'm left here asking why I was never worth your fight. Forever. Goodbye. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. You looked in my eyes while telling me lies. I gave you my heart, you let it just die. I gave you forever, ever, ever. You gave me goodbye. You tore me apart without any sound. Built me up just to break me down. Stayed till the end, you didn't even try. I gave you forever. You gave me goodbye. I gave you forever. I believed, now there's nothing left of me. You walked away so easily, like I was just a memory. We were real, me too, you lied. We were something I believed. Every word felt so complete. You looked at me like I was yours, like we were worth fighting for. We had nights that felt so right, laughing under city lights. You said this love would never die. Now I'm questioning every line. I didn't see the cracks at first, didn't know how much it hurt. You were smiling while you lied. I was loving you with pride. We were real until you lied, until you broke me from inside. I gave you trust, I gave you time. You gave me reasons not to try. We were love, or so I thought. Now it's something that you lost. We were real, now I see. You were never real with me. You started changing little things, didn't notice what it means. Every I love you fell off, like you were slowly cutting us off. You stopped telling me your truth, started hiding what you do. I could feel it in your tone, like I was standing here alone. You were drifting far away, but I begged for you to stay. I was holding on to us while you were giving up. We were real until you lied, until you broke me from inside. I gave you trust, I gave you time. You gave me reasons not to try. We were love, or so I thought. Now it's something that you lost. We were real, now I see. You were never real with me. Did you mean it when you said you choose me till the end, or was I just another role in a story you control? Did you think I wouldn't know every lie would start to show? Did you think I'd always stay no matter what you gave away? I stayed through every doubt, try to figure you out, but love can't survive the lies no matter how hard I try. You didn't break me all at once, you did it piece by piece, till there was nothing left of us, just shattered memories. We were real. We were real. We were real until you lied. You looked at me and watched me cry. I gave you everything I had. You gave me nothing but goodbye. We were love, now it's gone. I was right, you were wrong. We were real, now I see. You were never real with me. We were real, I believed. Now there's nothing left of me. You walked away so easily, like I was just a memory. You replaced me like I was nothing. You used to say I'm all you need. Now you act like I don't exist. All those nights you held me close, now I'm just someone you dismiss. We had something I believed, something real, or so it seemed. Now I'm looking at the truth, I meant less than I thought to you. I felt you slipping day by day, and every word you couldn't say. You kept me close just out of habit, while giving her the love I had. You replaced me like I was nothing, like I never meant something. All the love I gave to you, you gave it to somebody new. You erased me like a memory, like you never needed me. You replaced me like I was gone, while I was still holding on. I saw it in the way you changed. Stop calling me, stop saying my name. Every message felt so dry, like love was slowly saying goodbye. You stopped trying, stopped showing care, like I was never somebody new. You erased me like a memory, like you never needed me. You replaced me like I was gone, while I was still holding on. Did you tell her what you told me? That she's all you'll ever need? Do you look at her that way, like you did with me back then? Does she know you broke my heart while you were playing your part? Or am I the only one who believed in what we were? Or was I just a place to stay till you found a better way? Was I love or just a phase you could easily replace? I gave you all I had inside, every tear, every try. Now I'm left here asking why I was never worth the fight. Like I was nothing, like I was nothing. You replaced me like I was nothing, like I never meant something. I gave you all my everything, but you chose her over me. You let me go without a sound, built me up and tore me down. You replaced me, now I see I was never what you need. You replaced me like I was gone, while I was still holding on. Now I'm just a memory in the story you don't keep. Until she came. He used to call me late at night just to hear me say you're alright. Said my voice could calm your storms, like I was where your heart belonged. We had dreams we used to chase, talked about our future days. You said I was all you need. Now I don't know what that means. I felt it slowly slipping away, and every word you didn't say. You held my hand but not the same. That's when everything started to change. I was your always until she came. Now I'm just someone you couldn't stay. You used to say I'm your everything. Now I'm just part of yesterday. You looked at me like I was home. Now I'm standing here alone. I was your always. Now I see you never meant forever with me. You stopped showing up on time, stopped trying, stopped calling mine. Every I love you felt rehearsed, like loving me was getting worse. I kept fixing what you broke while you were letting go of us. I gave more than I should give, just to keep this love alive. You were already moving on while I was trying to hold on. I didn't want to face the truth that I was losing you to her. I was your always until she came. Now I'm just someone you couldn't stay. You used to say I'm your everything. Now I'm just part of yesterday. You looked at me like I was home. Now I'm standing here alone. I was your always. Now I see you never meant forever with me. Did you tell her what you told me? that she's all you'll ever need? Do you whisper all the same lies that you once said just to me? Does she know you where you change? Hey, when love starts to feel the same? Or am I the only one who believed you were the one to stay when it got hard? You left me in the dark, I gave you all my heart, you tore it all apart. Was I just a place to stay till you found a better way? Was I love or just a phase you could easily replace? How was your always? 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 Until she came, now I'm the one you couldn't save. You said forever, said my name like I was more than just a face. You built me up, then let me fall, like I meant nothing at all. I was your always, now I see you were never mine to keep. I was your always, I believed. Now there's nothing left of me. You chose her so easily, like I was just a memory. You said forever, then chose her. We were driving with the windows down, laughing like we own this town. Your hand wrapped tight around my own. You made my lonely heart feel home. You said my name like it was truth, like every word you said was proof that I was all you'd ever need. Now I don't know what to believe. I saw the change inside your eyes. Even when you said goodnight, you held me close, but something's gone, like you were already moving on. You said forever, then chose her, turned my heaven into her. I gave you all my every word, but you still ran into her arms first. You broke me slowly, made it worse, like loving me was just a curse. You said forever, now it's gone, and I'm the one you moved on from. We used to talk till morning light. Now you barely say goodnight. Your silence screaming something's wrong, but I kept holding on too long. I memorized the way you breathe, the way you said you needed me. But every promise that you made feels like a lie that slowly fades. You were drifting out of reach while I begged for you to see I was right. They're still the same, but you were calling out a name. You said forever, then chose her, turned my heaven into her. I gave you all my every word, but you still ran into her arms first. You broke me slowly, made it worse, like loving me was just a curse. You said forever, now it's gone, and I'm the one you moved on from. Did you tell her what you told me, that she's all you'll ever need? Do you hold her like you held me, like she's your eternity? Does she know the way you lie, how you kiss and say goodbye? Or am I the only one who believed we were the one? She worth the tears I cried, all the nights I stayed up tried. Did you ever love me true, or was I just convenient to you? I I gave you everything I had, every good and every bad. Now I'm left here picking up all the pieces of your life. You said forever, you said forever. You said forever and chose her, left me drowning in your world. I was everything you swore, now I'm nothing like before. You tore my heart without a sound, built me up and burned it down. You said forever, now I see forever never meant with me. You said forever, I believed, now there's nothing left of me. You chose her so easily, like I was just a memory. You changed, will I stay the same? We used to talk for hours straight, now we barely communicate. You used to laugh at every word, now it's like I'm never heard. You held me like you'd never leave, like I was all you'd ever need. But somewhere in the passing days, you slowly started drifting away. I didn't notice right away all the little things that changed, till I was the only one still holding on to us. You changed while I stayed the same, still calling out your name, still holding on to us while you were giving up. You changed without a sound and slowly let me down. I gave you all of me, but you just let me be. I still remember who you were before your love became unsure, before your words turned into lies and I stopped seeing truth in your eyes. You stopped trying like before, stopped knocking on my door. Every moment felt so cold, like our story's getting old. You were fading more each day while I begged for you to stay. I was right, it's still the same, but you weren't playing that game. You changed while I stayed the same, still calling out your name, still holding on to us while you were giving up. You changed without a sound and slowly let me down. I gave you all of me, but you just let me be. Did you even realize you were losing me inside? Or did you just let it fade, like a choice you never made? Was I someone you outgrew or just someone you got used to? Either way it hurts the same. You walked out, I took the blame. I stayed when it got hard, you left me in the dark. I tried to keep us alive, you just watched it die. Love shouldn't feel this way, like I'm begging you to stay, but I kept giving you my all while you let me fall. You changed, you changed, you changed. away so easily, like I was just a man.